We will be discussing Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Revolver is an action-adventure game that was released in 2004. It was developed by Rockstar San Diego and published by the world-known Rockstar Games. It released for the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. This game would be considered the lesser-known of the trilogy, which includes Red Dead Redemption 1 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar San Diego was originally named Angel Studios and was created by Diego Angel. It is based in Carlsbad, California. The studio is known for the creation of the Red Dead series as well as the underrated Midnight Club series. Angel Studios was bought in 2002 and rebranded as Rockstar San Diego. This developer is still active today in making games. This is the first on Retro Chamber because up to this point, every developer we've covered has been defunct. So congratulations to Rockstar San Diego. Now please give us some more original IPs. Red Dead Revolver follows Red, an outlaw bounty hunter who is seeking revenge for the murder of his parents when he was a young boy. It is a Western-based game that does a good job of portraying the West in the later stages of the 1800s. This may be a theme during the video, but this game really captured the vibe of those elite Western movies of the 60s and 70s. The reception for Red Dead Revolver was good overall. Nothing out of this world, but not a flop either. On Metacritic, it holds a 73 out of 100 for the PlayStation 2 and a 74 out of 100 for the Xbox. Audiences enjoyed the game and saw it as a good Western-themed story. The music was well made and fit the tone of the game extremely well. Critics also enjoyed the gunfighting. User reviews showed that the people enjoyed it as well, with many giving it an 8 or better. Now we're moving on to sales. Red Dead Revolver sold an estimated 920,000 units by the year 2010, which, yes, in comparison to what Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 have sold, may seem like peanuts, but I think it wasn't too bad and it was good enough to warrant a sequel. Now, the game is a third-person shooter, although its gameplay is a little different than RDR1 and RDR2 due to the setting not being open world, and it is a considerably smaller game. The story is linear and it moves you around every time you complete a level, which includes taking down some enemies and a boss. You are able to upgrade weapons and buy new gear in each level as well, so it does give it more of a restricted feel, but I think it helps the game, and it benefits due to the story that we are following. The gameplay also feels fun and satisfying. Now, my personal experience with Red Dead Revolver is actually different from previous episodes of Retro Chamber. I've never played this one as a kid. This means I have no cool or nostalgic memories of it. I actually just played it and completed it recently because I love Red Dead Redemption 2 and Arthur Morgan, but I had my eyes on Red Dead Revolver for a very long time. I was worried, however, that I wouldn't enjoy it due to how advanced gaming feels now, and I thought I would get bored, but it was smooth and a great ride. The graphics and gunplay didn't bother me at all. If anything, it gave it a very unique vibe. I'm a huge fan of the Western movies of the 60s, the 70s, and so forth, especially those with the legend Clint Eastwood. But some of his finest work came with Sergio Leone, who is considered one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. His spaghetti westerns carried a certain aura around them, and as soon as I booted up Red Dead Revolver 2, you get this amazing score. That is playing in the menu, and the first thing that I thought of was A Fistful of Dollars, directed by Sergio Leone. Holy cow, I got goosebumps everywhere, and when I began playing it, it felt like I had been transported to one of those classic spaghetti westerns. It was a joy to play and experience. If you are a fan of these movies or you love Red Dead Redemption 1 or Red Dead Redemption 2, I would strongly suggest that you play Red Dead Revolver. It is a special game. And could this game be made today? Absolutely. Right now, the world of gaming and quite frankly, every piece of entertainment is obsessed with nostalgia or bringing things back. I and many others want a remake of Red Dead Redemption 1, but I also cannot forget Red Dead Revolver. I think it needs a remake to introduce Red to a different audience and show other gamers where it all began. It would be a blast to play Red Dead Revolver with updated controls and beautiful graphics. It would make the fantastic game even better. To wrap this up, Red Dead Revolver is the most forgotten of the trilogy that has brought so much success to Rockstar Games, but we cannot undermine its importance into bringing the world of Red Dead to life. It was a game that was needed and a game that may be the most important of the three, because if this one flopped, we may have never seen the masterpieces that were Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. So thank you, Red Dead Revolver. It alone is a hell of a game. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Retro Chamber, where we look at some of the best classic games made, and we get to learn a little bit more of their history and the things that they achieved. Here we learn together, and I thank you for your time. If you have any suggestions on which games you would like to see featured in our next episode, please let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next video.